Hi, today we're going to make a bowl of fruit. I did it in pencil, so you probably won't be able to see it. But when I do it in the shiny silver Sharpie, the silver shows through. I don't like it. And so I'm just going to tell you, go up to the pencil like that instead of Sharpie this time. So it's going to be kind of peaches or apples, but we're going to do it in real impressionistic way, not realistic. But we still want to fade or blend, which is when you have one color and then another color touches. We don't just let them sit there like a flag. Oh, look, my powder's on my hand. How funny. You don't want them to sit like that. You want them to go, and they do touch, but then they cross over, and right there in the middle, you let some of this go in that world and some of this go in that world, so they make a new color where they touch. And the trick of doing that is to have very little paint on your paintbrush. So when you go to touch between the two, they just kind of mix themselves. But there's only one way to see how that works, and it's by doing it. So let's get started. So we're going to do the background first. So we're going to paint the behind the fruit and then the table part, and we'll put a little shadow. That's what this little loop right here under the bowl is. And we'll put a little dark brown in there, and I'll make it look darker. And we do the background first. So if we accidentally go over any of the lines, when we go to do the bowl, we just do that one nice and smooth, and it erases any little oopsie. And the background will be dark. And then we'll make the fruit and the bowl brighter, so we'll look more 3D and come forward. So let's go over our colors. So we have this mustardy color, and she's going to be for this, for the ground and inside of our fruit. And then there's a bright yellow, and then she'll make to brighten the fruit a little bit. You know, like let's say the light is coming from this direction, so everything on the left side, left side, left side, left side will just be brighter. Okay? And then, and a little bit of white, because especially against a black background, you just need a little bit, and make ching, like the light just glinted right off the tippy top of the leaf and the tippy top of the fruit and the very edge of the bowl, like that, make it shiny. Okay? And then we have some green. We know what that's for, right? Leafy, leafy, leaf. But we'll make it green, the whole thing green. Then we'll put a little bit of yellow on the top half of it, you know. And you just kind of run out of the yellow. It doesn't like to be touched, so the green's just gonna eat it. So you have to be real gentle. And then a little bit of white on the top. And we could put some dark brown. No, our background's black. So let's see how it looks. Because if we just let it be thin green on the bottom, the black would show through. Or we could add some dark brown, and that would be the shadow. Either way, let's see how it goes. And then we have a red for our fruit. Kaboom! Right? And then we have a dark brown, definitely stem. And any shadow, we can use this dark brown. Look how dark she is. It's called umber. Right? And it dries on really like black, but not black because our background is black. So this will be the deepest color that will go, and this will be one up from that. You always just and if black peeks through, we like it. It looks like a built-in shadow, except for the bright part, right? And then there's blue, and this will be for our bowl. And obviously it's a dark blue. We could add some yellow to brighten it. We can add some dark brown to shadow it. A little bit of white. Pink can go also right next to the red. So this is our darkest color. This is next to it. Oh, so this will be the dark shadowy color, and she'll be like a lighter version. And then when they mix something new. Oh, and when you add yellow, it'll turn peachy color. And then we have this rusty brown. This painting has a lot of colors because it has a background and a bunch of stuff on top. But still just as easy as the rest. And this rusty brown will help us decorate the background. Looks like a wall. Okay? So we have 3 paintbrushes. Oops, come back here. So this is the biggest one, big fluffy, right? And mostly we do use the tip of it. When we want to outline something, we hold it like a pencil, and you just go straight ahead. And when you smash, you just stare at one side of that paintbrush, and that one hair on the edge, you let it touch the pencil and it makes a perfectly smooth line. It's really good. And then usually though, we hold it like a magic wand, and we use the side of it, and it's real floofy. The tip pointy, the side floofy. And of course there's medium. She's the same, but she's brand newer. Look how smoother she is. But same diff, right? Pointy straight ahead like a pencil when you're trying to make a smooth edge. But then you kind of use the side of her when you're kind of trying to have some texture, because her bristles, her little strings, they pull and make an unusual texture. And then these are all round, so they're all the same shape, but they just get smaller. It really just means I can hold a lot of paint, not very much paint, and a tiny bit of paint. That's all it really means. Oh, and how big it is when you smash it, right? So this little one, the stem, leaves, things like that, little. Okay, so let's do the background first. So the background definitely is this rusty color. So pop the lid on the rusty color. And we can pop this super dark brown too, just for a little shadow. But remember, black, if it peeks through, looks like a built-in shadow, like you planned this, okay? So open that guy too. So we're gonna outline the fruit, and you're like, oh no, I'm gonna ruin it. Remember, we go back over it when we put the fruit on top. Don't worry. So I'm gonna get my big paintbrush, and I'm gonna stab my paint, humongous like that. It's so much paint, I know. But we're gonna smash our paintbrush, but only stare at one hair, and then it's gonna go right up to the edge, like that. Okay. So I'll show you. I'll bring it close so you can see. So you can see it way better now. But I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go smash, and I'm not touching the fruit yet, but now I'm gonna sneak up, and as I sneak, I'm kind of running out of paint. And watch that one hair touch the pencil. Oh, and then it's like riding a roller coaster. Hump, around, hump. I'm doing it till I run out of paint. I'm running out of paint. Oh, I'm ruining the bowl. It's okay. And then, so I don't care about what happens out here. I just want to see that shape. Remember, see how I ruined the bowl? Because I tucked it in right there. I know I'm going to put the bowl on top. Now you do it. You try it. And remember, I'm all by myself right now in my office instead of in the classroom with you. So I can't walk around and help and then pace myself based on how many of you are getting done, you know? So you just push pause all the time. Because I talk too fast. Okay, go too fast. And then, let's see, I could turn my paintbrush over and use that blob. Because the thick paint, it has to be thick paint. That's what makes it squeeze out the side. If you don't have enough paint, you start scribbling like a crayon, and then your texture looks all furry. So we don't want that. Okay, so now I'm going to go like this. Remember, pause me. I am fast. I'm sorry. How did I get fast? Because I've done this before. Not because I'm smarter or better. I've just done it already. So my brain's not curious, and it doesn't have to think a lot. That one came out smooth. You see what I did? I'm like, I can keep going until it turns fuzzy. When the paint turns fuzzy, come and get more paint. It's dry. See that texture right there? It's all dry. I don't like it. Get a little bit more paint. There's poop my paint. Poop. Get a globe. Get a globe. Let's go around again. Doesn't that rusty color look good on the black? I don't know. I'm trying to keep my own hand out of my way because my own hand will block the pencil and I can't see. Around this leaf. Not in between anything. Just the wall. Well, let's see if I can do this bowl. Set it up. And then background, yay. Okay, now you do it. You catch up with me. Go, go, go. Remember, push pause. I'm going to be real scribbly about it. And you look at, we have a whole finger space, that's a whole inch before you even get close to your fruit. As long as you use small wiggles, you're not going to hit your fruit. Okay, if you use big wiggles like that, you're going to go whoa right into the fruit. But now we're just going to paint the background with little scribblies. And remember, when it runs out of paint and turns dry, the black will peek through, look like a shadow. So now we just click this and rub it around. Oh no, black is showing through. I don't care. Oh, this is too dry. That's right. Let's see what happens. I don't care. I don't care. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay. Time to get more. Okay, more. Look. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. It wasn't moving at all. I can go around. Oh. You're trying. I'm going to cry and give up. Yeah. Let's get some more. And I have the overhead fan on in my office, the ceiling fan. So the air moving around like this dries my paint real fast. So we just deal, you know. And then push pause. I want you to panic, right? Because before mine dries, I want to show you the next step. So pause right now and then come back. Okay, and now you're back. Okay, now I'm going to get, while it's still wet, I'm going to hurry because it's drying. I'm going to get some of that dark brown. Okay, and I just dab it. And let's just wipe it off near the edges like a frame, like a booger. And then poke more and do this side. Right? That's all I did. I just wiped it off like a frame around the outside edge. But I'm not going to leave it like that. But what if I just about 2 fingers big, just scribble them together. Oh, look, it makes a new color. But be kind of, you see what I did? I made a bunch of Z's, Z. Try to be big, little, small, little, big, little, small, little, big, little, small, little, big, little, small, little, big, little, small, big, small, little, big, small, little, there. Just so it's not a bunch of Z's. That will just look obvious. You just scribbled. It's just, and then it just disappears. So it near your fruit doesn't have any of that dark brown, so it will be brighter. And around the edge, it has some dark brown, so it will be darker. We just added some shadow. See what we did there? And I just, whatever's left. Oh, I turned my paintbrush over. There was paint on the other side. It's okay, I'll rub it in. There. And then now I'm out of paint. It's just powdery. So, there. Now my paintbrush is all dirty. Did you scribble that in? Does that look good? Is that fun? I go back, I'm going back because I can see my paintbrush marks. If I just touch them a few times, they kind of, in little weird little motion, kind of spazzy, like, just so I don't have the perfect little lineup of rows, because everyone will be able to see the rows. You know, so I just kind of run them a little bit. Great, and that's going to totally change colors when it dries. Looks pumpkin right now. Oh no, it's not going to stay pumpkin. Okay, now I'm going to clean this paintbrush. So I just get one of my paper towels, and I'm going to put it in the middle and fold it over, and then I just squeeze out the extra paint. So I squeeze really hard and pull. And it's nice and pointy. And then all the paint is inside. And it still has some little bit of powder paint. So I'll show you. Just, oh, what? If I pushed hard, it would come out. But, oh, it's like dry. So we'll have some color in there, but we're still in the background, so it doesn't matter. Now we're going to get our, oh, and you can leave that rusty out a little bit in that dark brown, because we're going to add the shadow to the table. So it's the mustard yellow. And she's real dense, so she's very helpful. I mean, she's real opaque, which means you can't see through her, right? Not transparent, or like a window that's yellow. So I just go step. How come so much paint when we outline? Oh yeah, we go like this, smash, and then I stare at that one hair. Okay, so I want my table in front of my my wall. So I'm going to go smash. Now I'm going to sneak up. I'm only going to stare at that top hair. I'm going to cut it right off. Now she's in front. What? I don't know. And then now I can go under. I'm going to go around this little shadow too. Because, you know, oh, it ran out of paint. You see what it did? But I don't care because the table's brighter. And then uh-oh, now I have to be real because now it's the, oh, okay. Smash. And stare at that top hair. I did it. And I thought, how come it's not perfectly perfect? Because I'm a human. And we get close to human as we can, or close to perfect as we can. Now I'm just going to scribble it. But, oh, look at Rusty Brown come out. Neat. Get some more. And when we do the table, side to side only. This could be anything. It was the wall. But we know that tables are straight and flat. So just help our imagination by making this straight and flat. Awesome sauce. Straight, flat, straight, flat, straight, flat, straight. Oh, I went over the line. Do you think I could fix that? Oh, I do. Okay, now we're going to put a little bit of a little dirty brown on there. So that dark okra. Raw umber, right? So I'm just going to give it a, oh, but there's yellow one being pressed, but we're going to make shadowy yellow. So just go, don't stab it hard like before. Maybe just get some, some, you know, where you could get some more. So it's just some. Oh, some. Not a lot, just some. And we're going to put it on the bottom, and we're going to make this a darker yellow. And then we'll go up just with our little paint. And as we go higher, we're going to run out of brown, and it's going to turn invisible as we go higher. And the yellow will eat up all the brown, and it'll look like a shadow. Okay, watch. I have to do it while the paint's still wet. See, it's still shiny. I can still do it. I'm going to drop it off at the bottom. Oh, gross, right? And then now I'm going to go, oh, one higher. And I'm just going to do stripes. Higher, 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 higher. Oh, I got a little bit on the, oh, higher, 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 higher. I ran out. Look at the shadow on the bottom. I know. It's darker on the bottom. Oh no, yours didn't come out right. Oh no, you got it on the bowl. Remember how we can smooth out the bowl? Okay, and then this side, instead of using the dark brownish one, we'll use the rusty color one. Almost like the table. I mean the background is getting in our table. So just some. I got it's not nothing. Oh, some of the rusty color, and we'll put it at the top and mush it in. Oh, side to side, side to side, side to side. Look, we made a new, oops, I'm sorry. I was in the wrong spot. Side to side, side to side, side to side. And I made this yellowy. Now I'll go lower, lower. Watch me run out. And each stripe looks like a piece of wood. I'm running out of paint, 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 running out of paint. All done. Whatever. Side to side, side to side, side to side. But look how rusty it is over there. And by the time you got over here, you ran out of rusty paint. Exactly. And you just ran it across the bottom like it was nothing. Huh. Good job. Remember, pause me. I know I go too fast. I know. Don't be mad. I'm by myself. Okay. Now we're going to do our shadow, which is just a little bit of yellow and mostly that that dark brown color. Okay, so the yellow's in my paintbrush, but I just need some. We're gonna make a powder, you know, so it's kind of dry, like chalk or something. We're gonna use it dry. It's called dry brushing, like that. So I'm just gonna get some, because I'm rooting for it to run out. I want it to be powdery. Oh, let's go and down here and wipe it off down here, and then higher, higher, higher. Oh, look, it's all dry. It's all dry. I know. Oh no, it's touching the rest. Nobody cares. Okay, I can see its shape. Now, before it has a chance to dry, we're just going to keep that dark brown here because it's a shadow. And we're going to put it on top of that dry, fuzzy looking yellow. So we stab this. If we have to get more, this is some. We can get some more, right? But I'm going to outline next to the table on the bowl. And I'll land next to it, and then I sneak up, turn my paintbrush over. I didn't get enough. Should I give up and go home? No, it turned to powder too soon. I get some more. Just a some. Just a some. Okay, now I can fix it. And stop. Okay, there. Nice and smooth. But now I can dirty up. Oh, yes. Dirty up that edge. Uh-huh. Fuzzy and dry. Oh, that's gonna look good when it dries. You see, and I look at me go with my dry little paintbrush, and I went into the yellow, and nothing happened because it's like dry. Oh, look at me! I went over the edge on the bowl. I'm not scared. But so now we did the background, right? And you push pause whenever you're frustrated with me. So we got our background. Oh, this is still wet. Let me rub it away. I had a blob right in that corner. I wiped it with my fingers so it'd hurry up and dry. Right on my apron. Okay, so the bowl is the last thing we have to do. How come? She's sticking out in front. Okay, so she's last. She's in front. So who's further back? Who's in the back? The leaves. Look at the leafy leaf. And we get to try highlighting and shadowing. But we already did that. How about when we did our background? What's the brightest? The rust all by herself, closest to the fruit, so it looks like it's glowing. And where is the shadow? Around the edge, all blurry. Shadow like a frame. How about the bottom? Oh yeah, we shadowed at the bottom. And we let it be the brightest because we had like no brown left on our paintbrush by the time we got to the top. So good, right? And then we made this fuzzy brown stuff. We did good. Okay, now the trick about leaves is it better be the shape of a leaf or we can't tell what it is, right? And all the leaves are pointing that way. I don't know, it's how the picture was. But if we can learn one, we can learn all three. So we don't have to learn going the other way with another shape and another set of highlights. So let's do the farthest away one first. And then this one will be better, and this one will be even better. Because the first one we'll learn on this one. And then we'll do this one, and we'll learn. It'll be so good. Okay? But not this giant paintbrush. We gotta clean this out. It's got brown on it. So I'm gonna get my paper towel. I can still use the same paper towel. As long as I have a clean part to squeezy. It folds over. Ah! Let's see. Not very much paint. Let me try again. Powder. Okay. And I'm going to put big paintbrush down because we're going to use her for a bowl, right? Because the bowl's huge, so she'll hold more paint. And we'll just let her rest on the tablecloth. You don't have to put on a napkin or anything. And then I'm going to get my green. And what do I need? I need green. The whole leaf is green. And then yellow to change her color. She's a little bit brighter on the top of the leaf, like this, like the light is hitting the top. And a little bit of white for shimmer shine. And then what do we use this one for in this painting? Shadow, right? The raw umber will be for shadowing. So we have to open all those so they're ready to go. There's still a lot of colors in this one. Man, frustrating. It's hard to keep track of, you know. Some of my paintings only have like 3 colors. Easy schmeezy. Okay, there. I opened them all. You? Okay. Now I'm going to get a little baby paintbrush. Not medium paintbrush. The smallest one. She's a number 4. Okay. And she's round. So when you smash it, she's round. And we're still going to outline using the same trick. When you smash your paintbrush, boop, you only stare at that one hair. And we'll trace and do the little rainbow at the top, and come to a point. Don't turn the corner when you do the leaf. It'll make the front of the leaf round. Instead, go stop, and then come from underneath, stop, and I'll make it really pointy. Okay, so we're gonna need a lot of green. So go ahead and just stab your green paint like you're mad. Get disgusting blobule on there, right? Now we're gonna do this one. And she's behind. And what if you touch the wall on the back? The leaf is in front. It doesn't matter. Just go smash. I'm gonna let it overlap onto the wall a little bit. Push my paint. Look at that glob. I don't even care. Oh, look how see-through my green is on the black. And then, oh yeah, I almost did it wrong. I almost turned the corner. Did you see that? And then I go here, push up. Oh, pointy. Yay. But you see how this is our proof right here. See how the paint squishes out on the side? So there's a pile of paint on one side and on the bottom and flat in the middle. That's why the outlining thing works. But I don't want a bunch of stripes on my leaf. So can I hold like or I'm asking, yes I can. I'm gonna hold it like a magic wand and just wipe off the paint in tiny wiggles. And it's just a different texture than if I did it with the tip, she'd make stripes. There, and how soft. So soft. You'll see. The softer you do it, you float the paintbrush as gentle as possible on top of the paint and it smooths it. Nice. But now I want to get some yellow. And there's too much green on here. I need a new paper towel. Because if I put all this green in the yellow, it'll just turn green. Green is transparent. She's see-through and she does not like to be played with. So let's get all this green out of here. Pointy. Let's see. Lots of paint. I know. And then we're going to use the, get a glob of yellow. Stab it hard. Bright yellow. And I'm still going to hold it like a magic wand and just not going to touch the top. I'm going to, because the white's going to go at the top. I'm just going to wipe it off like a booger. As soft as I can. Oh, it's soft. And then, oh, there's paint on the other side. Go underneath that. Yeah. Oh, maybe even, oh, I'm starting to run out of paint. I go lower and lower, and then I don't care. Nice. Now I'm going to get a little bit of white. Same dirty paintbrush. Well, how about if we get, just poke the side of the white cup. I'll show you what I mean. And just get it from the side. A little bit, a little some. Because she makes it real bright. Now watch when she touches the yellow. And I'll just go white and just slide across the top. Oh, very bright. And you can push it down a little lower. But that's all. Now what do we have? Bright, medium, dark. I can play with it a little bit. Whee! And it's all rough looking. Oh no. It's called Impressionism. So it doesn't have to, it just has to have the shape and the color that reminds us of the object. Texture doesn't matter. Okay, that's so good. You did a good job. Let's jump over and do this one. But there's yellow on my paintbrush. Oh, my paper towel. Let's squeeze it out. Of course, yellow can't really hurt green at this point, but it's better to prove it to ourselves. All clean. Big boogie in there. I always look, sometimes they look like shapes. Okay, now I'm going to stop the green really hard. And I'll outline this one. Here I go. I'm going to go oh, the stem. Oh, we'll have to draw that in. The stem is connected to the stem of the leaf is connected to the stem of the fruit later. Okay, wee, outline, same. Then wee, over the fruit. Was that a tiny bit easier this time? Because we've done it a bunch of times. Okay. And then stab. Get a lot more. And then I hold it like a magic wand. Shmeary, shmeary, shmeary. Why do I hold it like a magic wand? Because the texture is better. Oh. The tip of the paintbrush scratches the paint off. She's not a pencil. There. Cool. There. And then I use the side of the paintbrush, not the tip. Now I have to, hey, fan blew my napkin away. Come back here. Okay, got it. And squeezy. Get yellow. Who thought the yellow came out good? Well, watch this time, because it'll be your second time doing it, and your brain will be like, I totally got this. Remember, the first time is always like a learner for learning. Now we'll do it better. So I need a lot of yellow, so I'm gonna stab my bright yellow really hard. Woo! And then hold it like a magic wand. I'm not gonna touch the top because the white does that, but as gently as I can, and then roll it over to the other side. I'm out of yellow already, and I hardly did nothing. I need a second step. I don't know. Maybe put more green this time? I don't know. Oh, that's better. And then lower. It's as soft as I can using the side. It's very weird. I'm running out of paint, and I give it permission to run out of paint. Yay! And then a tiny poke with a dirty paintbrush. Get a teeny tiny poke of white, and we'll wipe it off the top. And then let's squish it and put it lower, lower. I'm running out of white, and I did run out of white, and I just do it really soft because I don't even care. Oh, and the point, I like the point. There. So it's very bright at the top, then it's yellow, then it's green, but in between I let it be all blurry. You know, they mix together a little bit. And one of the problems with painting is you did it perfect the first time, but you didn't trust yourself. So you kept playing with it. So pause right now, because you're probably going to have to go back and paint them twice. So solid green, then a little bit of yellow, as gently as possible, and then let it run out of paint as you go lower, real soft. Don't go back and touch it. How come? Who ended up with an all green? You kept rubbing. And where did the yellow go? All gone. I know, the green ate your yellow. So that's okay. Why can't you just do it 2 times, 3 times? And then you do it real soft and the yellow stays and you don't touch it twice. Never. You just let it be. Oh, there you are. Is that right? And look at the black peek through. Do we love it? Because when the black peeks through, it's a built-in shadow. Now, remember, did you pause? You could pause and do them twice. How do you learn on this planet? By watching or by doing? By doing. So, do it again. Better learning. Okay, now we get to do this bigger leaf, except for the big bump right here, because this fruit's in the way. They're behind. So, who remembers? Stab the green. I'm going to let this green be in front. I'm going to let this leaf be in front. And then push. I could already tell I'm going to run out of paint. That was a bigger line than before. I'm going to get another stab. Because it has to be thick or it's all furry. Then push uphill. There. And the side of my paintbrush. Stab. La 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 la. Oh, look at how dry. One poke's not enough because it's a bigger leaf. Can we fix it? Sure. Stab again. Stab. Thick globule. Use the side of your paintbrush. I did that so soft. I wish you could have seen how soft it is. I'm barely holding my paintbrush. Barely touching it. Super soft. Oh. Just smoothing. Okay. Nice. But who thinks you could do yellow better this time? First time, maybe. So yeah, squeeze out the green. Oh, most people tell it gross. I want a new one. It slimed me. I get paint on me all the time, but it still creeps me out, the texture, you know. Squeeze. Nice and clean and pointy. And oh, I'm gonna need a whole bunch of bright yellow because this leaf is way bigger. So I'm just gonna plan for like 3 hard stabs of yellow and then smooth it, right? And I'm gonna get to at least halfway down the leaf. Come back. There again. think I'll just hold on to it. Stop! There I go. Ready? I'll bring it close so you can see. Whee! Schmeary. Schmeary. Stab. Schmeary. Schmeary. Nice. Oh, like little rainbows. And I let them be streaks. And maybe one more stab of bright yellow for the top. Oh, very yellow. And now I can get a tiny poke of white. Hello. I did it from the side, right? I'm just getting the side dirty. And run it across the top. And then one more slippery slide. Oh, very bright. Hey, look at your ground. It dried. What do you think of your shadow now? The colors are different when they dry. And then squeeze that yellow and green out. Who loves it already so much? Me too. Okay, and then now we get to do our these dark shadow pieces right here. They're inside, and we'll just do them in that same little paintbrush because it's a little object, right? With raw umber, and let's go step. And it's weird because it's the inside of the bowl, so it's shaped like this. You're seeing the front of the bowl, and then this is the back of the bowl. It's very weird. But how come not black? Just because. So I'm going to land in the hole, and then sneak up and touch the fruit, and there. Just so it's brown. And then poke, and then do this side, which is bigger. Touch the fruit. There. Good. Just so. Okay. And then, just to be sure, let's get a teensy bit of blue. Pop open the blue. And I think your lid will have just the right amount of blue. Just get a little tiny baby touch of blue. And let's just ruin that so it's not just brown by herself. She has a little bit of blue in it. There, and it just looks like dirty blue now. And I get a tiny poke. Just dirty this one. Just a little bit of dirty blue. More blue at the top, less blue at the bottom. Don't have to rub them and make them match. Okay, and now we're going to clean this brown off and blue off. Squeeze. So we could do fruit. So this fruit's in the back. We'll do him first. And it's our very first fruit. But it's a lot like the leaf, except we have to go parentheses, parentheses, parentheses. Then you bend this way. Parentheses, 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 right? And then this way. But it's weird because when you get in the middle, you're kind of straight up and down. So it goes bend, 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 straight, straight. Then you start bending again. I know. It's weird, but it's because it's a round object. So the sides stretch out the light, and the front comes forward, but forward looks straight. Weird. Okay, so let's do it in a little bit of rusty red first, and medium paintbrush. Gotta change paintbrushes. What am I saying? Oh, and we get to open our red and our pink now. Yeah, let's use rusty red just for the outline of it. So medium paintbrush, and then rusty red color. Give it a hard stab, and we'll outline it. Right? What if I get it on the leaf? So it's in front. So what about the stem? Well, how about if I go next to it? And more paint. Oh, I'm scared of the stem. Oh yeah, I'm gonna paint the stem on top. That's right. And then in front of the leaf. Oh, it matches the background. Ew. I quickly need to get some red on there. Right? It matches. So with the rusty red on there, let's stab the dark red, not the pinky color, but the real red. Stab it real hard. We're gonna put this on the rusty red. You're gonna love it. It's a new color. So I'm gonna go, all right, this is what I did, right? Oh, look at that brand new color. Oh, I'm mushing that in. Now I can fill it all in. Oh, look at it mix with the rust. I'm not gonna, oh, so bright. I'm gonna get more red because I love it. Ooh, I like it. Oh, do you notice when you use the tip of your paintbrush versus the side of your paintbrush? Do you like it? Me too. And what if black shows through? Built-in shadow. So now I want to get some yellow. And this red can't be on here. So I'm going to get my napkin, or a new napkin, whatever you want, and a squeezy pinch. But let's start with this mustard yellow first, because remember how she could paint right on black, you know? And she covers up, she'll help us with the red, and she'll make a nice orange color. So dip it all the way in and all the way out. Get a blob. And it only goes on the left side. Which side's the left side? This side. Oh, it's just like the leaf. And we'll hold like a magic wand and not get close to the side. Just wipe it off like it's a boogie. Right, just wipe. Oh, I got some on the other side. Let's go below that and do a second row. Man, I don't like it. I need to touch it more. Right, just a little bit more. Just a few more touches. Touch the stem and push. Oh, but I like the streaks it makes. That's cool. Oh, neat. Cool. What if you touch it too much? Get more yellow, try it again. And then maybe just a tiny speck, a little bit, and we'll let her have her own little shine at the bottom. Oh, it just looks like a line. That's not what I wanted. Let me smush her down a little bit. Calm down. There. Oh, now she's blurry. There. I had to rub it in a little bit. Because she was too perfect. There, scratch. Okay. Good. You like that, right? But what did we do? We added some and let it run out, run out, run out, run out. All gone. Then dirty paintbrush. Napkin. Keep trying to get away. Please. And super bright yellow. And we'll just stab it. And you know where the yellow's going to be? Where it comes towards us the most is actually right here. If it was round, she would stick out, right? Like this. Right? So, that's right in the front. So let's get some bright yellow. And do that slimy thing where you use the side of the paintbrush. And we'll just go swipe it, swipe it, swipe it, swipe it. And just whatever. And then real soft. Or just like I'm ruining it or something, you know? Yeah. But it's still not bright. The shine comes from the white. So I'm with a dirty paintbrush, but I just get it from the corner. And where's the shine going to be at? I think it should be right down. Let's just drop it off like little polka dots. It could be here, right? And then I'm going to run it across the top, whatever's left. Like a smear. And then dash, dash, dash. Oh, bright, bright, bright. Like little half of rainbows. There. Oh, there's a little bit of shine. I'm going to let this little shine. I just had a little bit on my paintbrush. Look what I did. Never touch it twice. Look what I did. I wiped it off and I wiped. So what color's supposed to go there? Oh yeah, mustard yellow. I have to recreate it. Sorry. Well, it's still wet. And then swipe, 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 swipe. Crazy. I knew better. I know. Okay. So how come the texture's not right? It doesn't look smooth, but tell me about the color. And is it brighter right down the middle where it's shiny? And maybe near the edge? And I don't know. We're just going to let it be like that. because when we do Impressionism, it's just the shape and the color reminds us of the object, but no texture. The 5 elements of art, color, shape, no, color, tone, this is shading, highlighting, color, tone, shape, texture. I forget the 5th one. I don't remember. Long time ago. We'll look it up together later. Okay. And then now I could do this one. So that's the ugliest one. How come it's the ugliest one? It's our first one. So this one's so much bigger, and she's still behind. This one's in front, so we'll do her last. Let's try this one. So outline it in Rusty, put red on it, fill it with red, then make orange, then make yellow, then make white. Okay. So Rusty, stab it real hard because this is bigger. Okay. So here we go, and it might go in front of the leaf, but we don't care. Table. Oh, I'm out of paint. There. Right? And then whatever's left. Just don't let your paintbrush leave the apple. And then stab the red. Because we get to make it a color. Stab the red really hard and retrace it. Oh my God. So much better. Lovey. And then get more red. All my red stuck to the side of my cup. Smeary, the side of my paintbrush. Listen to how dry that is. I need more. You can tell by hearing, listening. That was not there. But I know that the sides are really thick. This middle part, who cares, right? Because we're going to add more colors. And I got to lick my paintbrush. Not really. Clean it. Pinch. Just need a new clean corner because I want to go get yellow. And it's that mustard yellow because she'll block out some of that red for us, because bright yellow, you can barely touch her, you know? Who's noticed that? But she's just neon. So I get, you know what I didn't use? The pink, but I'm going to ignore it because I like this better. It's actually my first time painting this painting. Okay, so now I need to add the mustard yellow. Clob! And where does she live at? Oh, it's this whole left side? Okay. Rainbow. I'm running out of paint, Oh, I used the tip of my paintbrush. They're stripes. Okay, go back to the magic wand, right? Now I'm just going to try to smooth it. I like the stripes it makes. I push down to the red, softer. I'm the softest ever. And now I'm going to keep going and see if it runs out of paint. It ran out of yellow. Oh, there was a little bit of yellow. Oh, I ran out. I don't care. Oh, I didn't go low enough. Has to touch the bowl a little. Okay, now we get bright yellow. Did you put enough? Did you make it? The trick is always to make it at least to halfway. So halfway, and then there was just almost nothing left of my paintbrush when I went visiting over here. I just let it run out. Now I'm gonna get bright yellow. Gentle. She gets very mad, and she will just become red. So stab the bright yellow. This could be so bright. Oh, do you see me push too hard? Let me try softer. Barely touching it. Lower. Oh, I got stripes. I'm gonna touch it one more time. As soft as humanly possible, just for smoothness. Don't push hard, because then you're smushed down into the red, right? Floating on top, like the first micron on the apples do have stripes. Now I can go down and touch the bowl, right? Oh, I'm gonna keep going. Wait, I'm at halfway. I gotta go the other way now. Whatever's left of my paintbrush falling down the other way, like little rainbows falling down the other way. Nice. Okay. Oh, I messed that up. One more touch. One more touch. Oh, you're not supposed to go back and touch it. Okay, now, white. It's going to be so bright on this side. Remember, because there's the light source, right? Super bright. So now I'm going to little poke of white on the dirty corner. And I'm still holding it like this. Then I'm gonna point very white and only to halfway. Then don't turn your paintbrush over because it's too white. See that? I'm gonna use this dirty side and go, oh my God, I'm kind of nervous because I want it to run out. A little bit lower, super soft. A little bit lower, super soft. Always touch the top and fall down, and touch the top and fall down, and then I ran out. Wait, still use the dirty side. Let's do the other side. Rainbow. Oh, and then falling. Always touch the top like a flower. Falling. Nice. All right. You know what we're ready for? Stems. Let's clean our paintbrush. So find that number 4 paintbrush. She was little, and now she'll be dry and stiff, perfect for making a dark brown stem. So we're going to use the raw umber. Poke, stab, and it's okay that she's all dry and stiff because watch. Look at how I ruined this. I don't care now. Watch. Smash. Yeah. I'm a stem. And then who else needs a stem? Just draw one. I'm a stem too. Ooh, and just a tiny little speck, a little stem right there. Oh yeah, she connects right there. It just seems boring. I want to put a little bit of white on it. No, white's too bright. Maybe a little bit of mustard yellow, the tiniest of speck. I just want to give it a little something, something. You can have a piece. Oh, and you can have a piece. Okay, there's nothing left. One little tiny speck. Tiny speck for you. But what happens if you rub it in? Brown will eat it. We have 1 fruit left. Okay, squeeze your paintbrush. Now go back to medium-sized paintbrush and do the same. I know. Stab the rusty brown. Rainbow. And oh, look at it smelling that paint. Look how dry it smells like that dry. What are you doing? Oh yeah, she's big. And then stab the red right after and retrace it. Oh, I made a new color. Oh, you're so jealous. I made a new color. Cool. And then clean my paintbrush. No. Paper towel. I'm almost ready for a new paper towel. Look at this filthy thing. Pinch. Who knows what happens first? Mustard yellow. And right at halfway. Whee! And use it. Oh, there's one like a magic wand. Flip it over. Woo! Woo! Rainbow, 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 rainbow. Oh! I wish I had more. I'm gonna get more. So I can do the other side. Whee! Oops. Whee! And then less, less, less. Oh, those look like stripes. I think I did it too hard. I'm gonna go back really soft. Barely holding on to it. Just float on top. Wee, 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 wee. Oh, let's do these two. Oh no, bright yellow happens next. Sweet. And then now I'm gonna stab the bright yellow. Get a lot. Disgusting amount. Then we're just gonna go. Uh-oh, I got some on the bowl, but I don't even care. And then I can turn it over. And I just let it run out. Sweet. And then a little bit of white for the shine. Always on that side. Oh, look, I'm not straight. Let me straighten it. I mean, it was a little bumpy. Smooth. Then less. I'm running out. I ran out. Yay. Remember, I don't care about the texture. It's the color. That needs a stem too. Find raw umber. And number 4. Let's have this one go this way. right? And a little piece of mustard. Sweet. Okay, now we have to clean all this out because we have to make a bowl. So I'm gonna, now it's blue. Where's my blue at? Where'd she go? Oh. Okay, and I just cleaned it and it's got a little bit of red on it. Still won't hurt nothing. So I'm gonna stab it blue. Let's do the rim. See how I went over the line? Well, I'm gonna cut all those off when I do it. But it was a little corner right here and it's going to cut off the bottom. Oh, it adds a highlight. Oh, I need more paint. See how I ran out of paint halfway? Turn the corner. More paint. What? That's 3 pokes of paint already. Ran out. That's going to make 4 pieces of paint. There. But it needs to be a little shinier. That's just boring blue. Try again. What do you think? A little bit of mustard yellow and some white. Okay, so I don't need a lot, just some. I'm gonna poke my mustard yellow. I'm just gonna drag it across, and I don't even care. Don't make green. Just very gently go, and that's all I need to do the end. I just dragged it across. And skip drag, nobody cares. And then I need a tiny poke of white. And we'll do the same. Oh! Ooh, I touched the middle of the white. I kind of muffed up all the white. Now I'm going to do the same thing with white. And gently as I can, I just drag it. And I just run out of white. And I don't care. Nice! Now let's do the big bowl. Okay? So now we're going to just clean that off. Now we get to switch to big giant paintbrush. Remember him? Because the bowl's big. So you just have, it's all dry and stiff. Just bounce it on your hand and it'll fluff up again. And now I'm going to stab the blue really hard. Okay. Now, oh, remember when I went outside the lines? How do you outline, remember? So I'm going to stab and sneak outside the lines. And I am letting it touch the table. I ran out already. That's all I got. I gotta get more. So it squishes out the bottom. Right? Now I gotta do this side. Smash. Oh, it just doesn't hold as much paint as I wanted. But that's alright, I can get more. There. And I'm gonna stab my blue. Now I'm gonna go underneath. Little rim. Good job. Remember, you can push pause whenever you want. Okay, now we do this one. We're going to push from the side. Push, 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 and they all meet in the middle. Then you get paint for this side. Push, 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 and you meet in the middle. But don't go all the way across. You know you won't have enough paint to make it all the way over there. Right? So you go, and you run out. And you get more and go, and run out. You're just going to run out in the middle. So don't try to drag it across. I'll show you. So I stab my blue real hard. I'm just going to land and push. That's my landing pad. Land and push. 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 Who cares about the middle? Because then on this side, oh, my push, bump the table. Land and push, land and push. Turn my paintbrush over. There's more paint over there. Oh, more paint. Land and push, land and push, land and push. And then what about the middle? Crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. Now they match. Good job. Wow. Remember how this is shady? We need some of that shady brown. So we're going to get that umber, raw umber. It's all blue now, right? And you can't tell because you're seeing the reflection of my light, but it's all one color. You're seeing the reflection. That's not white on there. I know. We're going to create that shine though. So we're going to touch the brown poke. And we're just going to wipe it off on down the side. Right here. Wipe it off like it's a booger. We want it off our paintbrush. Ew, get off. Like that. Right? And Now, push it towards the middle. Is it going to run out? Yes, it is. But do it softly. So land and pull it towards the middle. Land, pull it towards the middle. Land, pull it towards the middle. Land, pull it towards the middle. 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 Good job. I think I want one more poke for along the bottom. I got another poke about and I'm going to run it across the bottom and mush it in. And go up higher, higher. Oh, I ran out. Okay, that's as high I don't need to go all the way up. Good job. Now, there's all that brown on there. We want to do the little shiny white part, you know, just filthy. So I think I need a new paper towel now because that one is totally rank. Now I'm going to squeeze that blue. And we're going to get a little bit of mustard yellow. And we're just going to stab the mustard yellow. Stab. And we're just going to go 3 inches from the side. And it's going to be a nice big little swipe. And then a swipe under that is a little bit smaller and smaller and smaller. Oh, I ran out of paint anymore. And smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Oh, looks like, oh, what? Like a tornado. But I wish they were longer. So how soft can you do it? It's longer. Longer. Why am I scared? Right there. Soft. There. Okay, there. Shine. Good job. Look at all our mess. Now we have to put all the lids back on. And you guys can save it for another time. You guys could do a good job? Nice job.